In this video, we are going to look at how to edit your church pages website. So as soon as you have a website built by Church Pages, whether that's a designed website or a website from one of our templates, you will be given a login to your admin area. Your admin area is basically where you log into the back of your website to make all your website changes. So you'll go to a domain at the top, usually with a /admin/, enter your admin password, and then you will appear on a dashboard that looks a bit like this. You may also have some further information around your website stats that will be included on here as well. But just for the purposes of a demo, here is what the admin area will look like. In the top left-hand corner, you'll have everything to do with your account with Church Pages. So this means your account with us. These are the details we hold for you, and this is where you can control your admin users if you want to add more people to be able to edit the website. So say for example you've got a bit of a larger team and you want to give more people logins, that's the place to go. And you can log out of your website just by clicking here. So from this dashboard you can control everything within your site. And the majority of the time you'll spend in My Site, which is the area where all of your site content is contained. So we'll come back to here in just a moment. Design. This is the area that will be set up for you by one of the Church Pages designers when we build your website. And actually you shouldn't really need to edit any of these settings in here, but it's here just for your information. And if you've got someone in your church who is tech savvy and knows HTML, CSS, and they want to make changes, then this is the area for them. Reports. This is a place for you to go and look at various reports and logs on your website. Most notably, there's a log here, audit log, logs everything and all changes that ever happened on your website. And contact form data is a table where all your contact forms are stored, just in case you miss one of the emails that comes through. So that's very useful as well. So that's the reports area. And settings, again, this is set up at the time of your site setup, and you shouldn't need to change any of these, but they are here for your reference. Importantly, under automated workflows, this is where your settings around who gets the contact form emails, other emails that you send, that's where they're controlled for in here. So that's a very whistle-stop tour of the headings. What we're going to do now is head back over to My Site, because this is where you go to change site content. So say for example I've got a page on the front end and I want to go and change it. So if we look at the front end of this website, and we've got a Sundays page here, which gives all the information about Sundays. This is Lindsay Park Baptist. And actually we want to go and change some of this text. We go back into our admin area and we go My Site Pages. And this here gives us this tree view. This is what we call the tree view. You can view your pages as a list instead if you prefer. But the tree view we find to be very useful. And we're just going to find the Sundays page here on the left hand side. You can see that's got the same copy as on the front of the website. And to edit this page, we simply click Edit, and then this brings up what we call here a WYSIWYG editor. That stands for What You See Is What You Get. So that's the WYSIWYG. And to edit it, we can just add in some text here. Everyone of all ages is what we want to say. Everyone of all ages is very welcome to join us. And then we're going to click Save. And if we go to the front end and we click Refresh, we can see that our changes have been made. Other changes that you can make within the WYSIWYG are some to do with formatting. So if I highlight my text, I can make it bold, italic. This is fairly standard. And if you want to go and add in headings, you may want to go and change things into headings. Generally, there'll be heading 1, 2 or 3 you'll be using, and your website designer will be able to tell you which ones are in keeping most with your brand. So we could change a heading 2. Again, click Save and that makes the changes, and on the front end that's made our change there as well. Basic things to do with the page as well are if you want to add images. So if we go over here on the right hand side to Media Gallery, we can see here this is where our full width banner image has been added. That's down here. How did that end up there? Well, if you go over to the right hand side and you click on the drawer here, it brings out all your images. So you simply drag that into there, and that changes the image. If you want to add more files into your drawer here, click Add Files, and you'll bring up your upload, so you can upload a file. There is a second image here because this page also has a list image. What's a list image? Well, if we go back to the front end, we look at the home page, we'll see here we've got Sundays, and that's a click through to the page that we're on. But that there is a list image because we're displaying a smaller image in a list form. So this is a list of things here. And so we control that in the back end by going to listing, and here's our list image here. So if we want to change that again, we just pull out the drawer, upload a file into here, and drag that over just like that onto there. So that's, and we can view our page on the back end by clicking here. So that's everything you should need to go and edit on a page on the back end. Aside from that, it's worth also noting that each of your pages has a head tag. What's a head tag? This is something that is written right as if you're writing for your target audience, but also bear in mind that this is what Google reads. So Google will read your page title, your meta keywords and meta description, and these need to be unique for each page. There is guidance on the iPages website about the number of characters that you should use for each, and we just suggest running through these routinely and making sure that every new page you create has the page tags completed. So there. So that's a very whistle-stop tour of the back end. We can go back to our dashboard, and that takes us back to where we were before. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with our screen, and we hope with our team even, and we hope that that was helpful. Thanks, bye bye.